So you want to join Rask Australia and you don't know which membership to choose. This video will guide you through some of the things that you can think about before you make a decision to join one of our services. So first of all, we have our free Rask Australia account. This is good for people that want to enroll in a free course, or even if you're not ready to invest just yet. I would advise anyone who is thinking about joining one of our paid services and start investing to make sure their financial house is in order before you join one of our services which you pay for. This is because sometimes the best thing you can do with your money and the best way you can invest your money is by paying off debt and getting your emergency fund and your budget sorted before you go and try and invest. Not only is it oftentimes more tax effective to save money rather than invest money and make a profit, it is also a bit easier to do, and it helps you set the foundations for longer term wealth creation. If you're new to investing, one of the easiest ways to get started through your brokerage account is to use something called an ETF, or an exchange traded fund. Don't be confused with EFT or FPOS. EFT is what you do when you pay for your coffee at the cafe. ETF, however, stands for Exchange Traded Fund. And it simply means that there is a fund, a thing that you can invest in, a pool of money that you can invest in on the stock market. And you do that through your brokerage account. We have our Rask ETFs membership, which is designed for this. So we help our members pick and choose which ETFs they should buy. Now, this is not tailored to any individual, so we don't tailor it for your specific situation. This is us simply giving an expert-approved recipe for all investors to follow, whether they're new or experienced. Within our Rask ETF membership, there are a few different flavors, if you like. We've designed a few different model portfolios and put ETFs inside them, and we've included things like starter packs to help you understand how a budget ties with investing in ETFs and in the stock market for the long term. The next membership, which is arguably our flagship and most popular membership, is our Rask Invest membership. This is a membership where myself and our analyst team pick individual stocks from Australia and global markets, as well as ETFs. So the Rask Invest membership includes Rask ETFs. They're kind of like a stepped membership. So the Rask ETF membership is here. If you have a Rask Invest membership, you get that one included. Now, this is the only type of membership setup where this happens across our platform. So if you get Rask Invest, you also get the Rask ETFs membership. The Rask Invest membership is a bit more expensive because it tailors to investors who are typically more active and want to invest in high conviction individual stocks. So a lot of people start with our ETF membership, and then once their portfolio is bigger and they want to start buying individual stocks, they move into our Invest membership. The Invest membership is also great if it's paired with our Value Investor program, which is a premium course that's available on our education site, because that provides the nuts and bolts of what analysts do, what investors do, and how to analyze businesses. And then our Invest membership gives out analyst reports. We do monthly live question and answer sessions. We do deep dives into companies or themes, and we also can answer member questions. So the Invest membership is all about really consolidating all of the knowledge around individual stocks or companies, and then also including ETFs. It's a much richer experience, and the content is frequently updated. Finally, we have our Rockets programs. Now, the Rockets programs are our most exclusive programs of all. These are designed for small cap investors. So investors typically who have more experience and are willing to take higher levels of risk on individual stocks in order to achieve, they hope, potential long-term returns. Now, small cap investing definitely isn't for everyone. So I'm here to tell you it's not necessarily for beginners, because it's just a more advanced level of investing. We kind of assume that people know the absolute basics, but also the intermediate level of knowledge, or that foundational knowledge. So it goes beyond that. That's our most expensive membership, and for good reason. It is a separate membership, so you have a separate account for your Rockets program membership. Every year in the Rockets programs, we identify 10 small cap companies, and then we provide quarterly coverage on those 10 companies. So there's 10 companies released at the start of the program, which typically happens around June, July every year. And then every 3 months, we report on what's happened to all 10 companies, and we name our top 3 from the top 10. So our analysts look at the entire stock market here in Australia and decide, of all the small companies here, the ones that should have a lot of upside, which are our favorite. And we put them into analyst reports and typically include videos and podcasts and those types of things. As with all of our memberships, this is a really important point. With all of our memberships, whenever our analyst team decide to make a change, so let's say we change from a buy to a hold or to a sell rating for one of the ETFs or companies, we email our members. So our members find out first. Now that's really important because some of our members don't know exactly how they're going to be notified if we do make a change. So as long as you are a current member, you will get that email notification sent to your registered Rask email address. Now that's an important point as well. Make sure that you are receiving our emails, because if you're not receiving our emails, you might miss our notifications to say, hey, we're selling this company or this share or this ETF because of XYZ reasons. And that's our recommendation. And you should follow suit. And so you don't want to miss that recommendation. So one final point is to remember that maybe all of these memberships aren't right for you. None of them really fit for you. And that's okay. You can take any one of our free courses, any one of our paid courses, listen to any one of our podcasts, jump on any of our news websites, our stock market websites, and get that all for free. And then you can go and see a financial planner who can tell you what's right for your situation. Because oftentimes, that's the best way to go. And don't forget, you also have superannuation, which is a totally separate thing altogether. And sometimes superannuation is the best thing you can do with your money. It really depends. If you're confused or if you want any more information, you can find more information on the rask.com.au website. Thanks for taking the time to consider whether our memberships are right for you.